Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro is set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And Monday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Set.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, ready.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 52 blue. Trouble 38.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready, hut, hut.
Etienne again. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs from the 37.
Set, hut. Steel, black, 50, red, cycle. Hut.
1st down, Young. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From the gun is Purdy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Let's go. Blue, step 43 rail. Set.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Blue striker. Black force claws red. Ready.
Young throwing here. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. And this is...
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Blaster, 6. Red, cycle.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Purdy on the play action. Left side, that's there, caught! And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Purdy on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
On him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long, Purdy. Culp with a catch. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down throw by Purdy. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On third down, Purdy. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Piniero's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut.
To the air on first down. Young. Here comes the screen for Etienne. A nice run here past the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
We've set it down from 37.
Yellow, 22. Fight, 97. Claude red. Needle blue. Set.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Now look underneath here for Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready. Black, 90, drill, 52. Hut, hut.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Purdy throwing here on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, set, hut.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
6, mega. Black 40. Red, cycle. Drill, green. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Lobs this deep down the middle. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Sticky, green. Cut.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the first down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch called for and made, a little shy of midfield.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now Purdy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on 1st. Breaks free in the center of the field. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, field, black. Black, red.
Receiver in motion, going left. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set. Black shot. Black. 95. Green jack.
Young working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Right, 60. 50, green, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Black 40. 43 rail. Set,
Quick throw to the left is complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going deep down. Not in. Deep down the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
22 meters, yellow. Ready, red, yellow, 30, claws red.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Cut.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Blue, 32. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. White. Green Jack. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. Running in the red zone. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Carolina.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
6. Men. Here we go. 52-50. Green. Blaster. 6. Black shot. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Red shot. 17. Come on. Set. 22 needle. 52 book. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Red. Yellow. Smash. Red. Drill green. Hut.
Young to throw it. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Reaches the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Purdy on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, Feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it at the 6! And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
ETN gets it on the draw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. 66. Mega. Black. Fight. 97. Needle blue. Rail. Yellow. Ready?
Now it's Young. This is a heater going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Smash. Red. Strike blue. Blue striker. Set. Huh?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
On the set.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Yes, blaster. Six. Black shot. Huge. Yellow. Set.
Desperation time here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
53. Yellow. Get set. Yellow.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 40.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Panthers 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Noel to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. It's steel. Black. Real green. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Black ultra. Smash. Red. Blue striker. Spike. White. Cut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Striker. 3-3. Ready. Blaster. Red. 38. Needle blue. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Cut. 50. Red. Cycle. Set.
Again, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
red, yellow. Steel, black. Claws, red.
McMillan coming in motion right. Here's Young again. Connects on the crosser. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready, Fury, yellow, 33, yellow. Ready?
Desperation time here on 4th. On the move, headed right. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready, go!
They're going to pass it here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 60, bump, here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue 32. Blue striker. White. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Ready up.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Black, 95. 6, Mega. Ready.
On second and 10, Young. Flush down out to his left. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. 33. Yellow.
Here's Young on first and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
10 black. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
To the air yet again. Young. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Green jack. Smash, red.
They motion the tight end over.
Set.
A second down throw for Young. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Hut, hut.
Here's a design run. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And save for